So wow, do I have something to show you today. This is Hohem's M6 iSteady kit. This is a gimbal for your mobile phone, and my goodness is this awesome. I'm going to show you what's in the box. I'm going to get it out and give you a rough idea how it works. Now there are lots of videos. I will put a link to one of the videos I watched and saw all about this. It's a young lady that does a lot about this gimbal, and it's amazing. You get all the details. I am not that okay with everything on gimbal specs, but I'm going to show you what you're getting in this box. This is the iSteady Hohem. This is a gimbal stabilizer for your smartphones, 3-axis and magnetic fill light. So you're getting a light with this as well, which is absolutely fantastic. It's got eye vision sensor for the iPhone and the Android. So I've used this, I've had a quick go at this, and it basically tracks you. It is really, really clever. This is perfect for your vlogging and stuff like that, and it will take a max payload of 400 grams. This retails about £200. At the moment I've seen it on Amazon for 177, so any links I will put in the description below for you. Also, while I'm talking, I'll put up some pictures and some explanations of what it does and how it works and what you get, because I've got it all on my phone here for you. It's just a lot for me to remember. But in the package you get your iSteady gimbal, which is here. You get this big iSteady gimbal. You also get a mini tripod, which is here. You get power leads in this box there, and you get the light, which is attached to the top, which is this little thing here with a sensor on it, and it is magnetic. I'm going to quickly show you how that works. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. It all comes in this really, really nice stylish carry case as well, with a full set of instructions on how to use it, because it does so much. It really, really does. Give you a quick spec of what's going on. Ultra wide angle shots, brilliant. iSteady 7 stabilisation. It really is a steady. Like I said, I've had a little bit of a go at this. It's really fantastic, and it's got a max movement of 335-degree tilt orientation. This thing will go all the way around. You can do panoramics with it, set it up to do panoramics and stuff like that. What I want to do is I want to put my phone on it and give you a bit of a sense of how this thing works. And like I say, I am no professional with gimbals because I don't use a gimbal. This does a lot. When you get it, it's locked. You just basically have to unclick the lock. There's a little button on the back, you take the lock off, and then there's a lock on the side, and you just release it and take the lock off. The phone literally, your phone literally just slides straight into it like that. That is as quick and as easy as it is. It just slides straight in and it's on. There's a power button on the side. You press the power button and you will see this thing flip into action. When I power this up, on the front there, you can see I'm powering it up. I think I've got to press and hold it. There we go. And ping, she's awake. See how that just flipped up in the air? This is now perfectly stable. This, as you can see there, if I rock this around, no matter how quick I rock this around, this thing stays perfectly level, does not move one little iota. If you want to flip it around, you can just press the button on the side and just spin it around, and she'll spin all the way around for you, absolutely perfectly and smooth. And if you want to flip it up and down, again, you've got an up and down motion, all on this little thumb button there, absolutely perfectly situated to get your thumb on it. You've also got a zoom button on this. This thing will zoom as well. Now it comes with the app. If you put the app on this, the Hohem Joy app, download that app and you'll be good to go. I'm going to flip this camera around. You double press on the back. There's a little finger switch on the back. If you double press this thing will do selfie mode. There you go, treble pressing its selfie mode. It spins around and you can actually see everything that's going on. Look at that, absolutely amazing. Like I said, there's so much on here, I'm not going to remember it all, I really aren't. There's a scroll wheel on the side. The scroll wheel on the side is for focusing. So let me just spin this back round to me so I can just switch this on to the app. Press that button there. We are now live on the app, and if I can just turn it around and show you there, you can see there that I've got the app open and I'm videoing what's going on behind me there. So I hope you can see this. This is really hard to do all in one camera. Now I can zoom in. You see that? Look at that. Zoom in all the way to the window just by operating the little thumb switch on the back here. So you can actually manually zoom this thing in all the way without any issues whatsoever. So if I turn this to selfie mode, so we go to selfie mode, which is this one, is it? There we go, I'm on selfie mode, so you can actually see me seeing you seeing me, if that makes any sense. I hope it really does. But yeah, if I can put this light on, if I switch this little light on. This is magnetic, like I say, this is magnetic. You can have it facing forwards or backwards. So you can have it facing someone if there's someone in front of the camera, or you can have it facing towards me as I'm the one that's operating it. And if I switch this thing on, you get a little red light comes on, and basically there's a little camera in it, and you'll see this thing actually look and visualize and see me, and hopefully it will work and operate what we're doing. If I press and hold the little button on the side, if I press and hold this button on the side, you can see the light comes on. Okay, so we get a light with this as well, so we get a bit of a selfie light coming on, which is really, really good. If I press and double press, I think it is, you get focus. You can now focus on anything that's going on here. I've got a focus wheel on the side. If I double press again, it goes to roll, so I can now roll the camera from left to right. You can see there, so I've got this horizon panning. If I treble press, it goes to color. So if you look at the light on the top, you can see how it's dimming. This is a dimmer, so you can actually dim that light right down. Single press, it goes to Kelvins, and you can see it's got a warmer light. I hope you're getting all this. This goes now to a brighter, bluer light. Another single press and it goes back again. I think a treble press, if I'm right, and we go to colors. We can have colors. We can change the color of this thing to green, yellow. Just keep spinning my finger out. I'll press my finger on it. Let's press and hold it again. Turn it on. Greens, yellow, and all by spinning my thumb on this side wheel, we get these different colors and different orientations to what it is you want to use. I just think this is amazing. This really is. Now I'm not really good at gimbals, and I'm really hard. As a dyslexic person, I really struggle to take everything in and all the information in. This thing is outstanding what it can do, and the fact it's so still as well. Let me just turn that light off for a moment. Now this thing does actually have a sensor on it, and I'm not sure how, if I remember rightly, it's now operating. So you put that thumbs up OK look, this thing is now tracking me. If I move around, you can see this thing is tracking and trying to see where I am. There I am, I'm there. It's tracking me and moving. It will actually follow me wherever I go. This thing will follow me. So as I turn myself round, you can see this thing is turning itself around and actually tracking and following my face everywhere I look. I think again, if I put my hand up, it now stops. So now as I move, you can see this thing's not moving at all. Now if you want to reframe this, if you don't want to be in the middle of the screen, you hold your fingers up like this, and it's a framing mode, and what it does is it basically frames, and it will hold and move you to left and to the right of the screen and stuff like that, so you can reframe yourself. This is really, really, really clever. I absolutely love this as a gimbal. It's fantastic. There is a 1/4" thread on the side, a 1/4" thread on the bottom, so you can attach your tripod to it, which then means you can stand this thing down on the floor like so, and you can use this and set this up, and let's just get this in a position so that I can see what I'm doing. I can then set this up and I can have a selfie camera going on and talking, and if I want to do some movement around, I put my thumbs up, and again it's looking at me, and I can now walk around and move, and as I'm moving, see I've got my hands are free, and you can see that camera is now following me around. It really is fantastic. It really is a really, really clever piece of kit. I'm so impressed with this, it's untrue. You can connect this directly to your phone and have it operating as play and record. So as I press, you can also move this in by hand as well. If you need to move this by hand, you can move it and hold it. You can twist it round and let it go, and it will stay into position. It will stay in place where it is you want to hold it. But you can also press record. If I've got this on record, as at the moment it's on record. If I press the button on the front, it will start recording, and if I press the button again, it will stop recording. And then if I want to take photographs, I flip it over to the photograph mode, POV, so point of view. We've got press the button again, we've got PF mode, press the button again, and we've got PTF mode. You're really going to have to look at the manual for all these, because there's so much this thing will do. Photos, and now I'm on photos on the camera, and then when I press this, you can hear it takes a photograph. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. This is really, really good. This is I do like this, especially if you're filming somebody or you're doing your videos and you're vlogging. I think this is a really, really good piece of kit. Way too technical and clever for me. I'm afraid I can't do you any I can't do it any justice. I really, really can't. But I did want to show you it. It's so nice. It feels weighty. It feels good in your hand. The fact that you get the tripod and everything with it as well. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is the best gimbal I've ever seen and used. There are also, let's just turn this off a sec. So press and hold it, put it to sleep. There she goes, and she's going to sleep. She's dead. Right, so there's also mounts on the top here. You've got a 1/4 inch thread on the top there for attaching other items to it, like microphones and stuff like that. So when this is moving around, they're moving around with it. There's also an attachment to charge your phone as well. On the bottom here there is a USB-C port, and you get a USB-C cable so you can plug it into your phone, and it will take the power out of this thing to charge your phone. So it all spins around, it's all on the same axis, on the same plane that's moving around. So everything will move around with it, and it will charge your phone while it's moving around and doing what it's doing. So yeah, absolutely amazing. An amazing thing, really is. I can't stress enough how impressed I am with this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, give us that thumbs up, and I've really got to read the manual. I really have. Amazing piece of kit. Ta-da.